very sad to hear, but it's the good news is she's recovering from the cancer, and that's positive news. And the other good thing about her statement is that she's very much considering for her children. She wanted to make sure her children knew that mummy was getting better before she broke this to the world. She also mentions the great support she's getting from William, which of course I expected because he's been an amazing husband, and it's been an amazing love story from the very beginning when I first saw them together in Klosters in Switzerland. Well, at least 3 or 4 years, 3 years at least before they got married, and then being there for the engagement pictures, seeing them how happy they was wearing Diana's ring. I remember trying to photograph the ring, and her hand was so nervous, her hand was shaking. William was holding it steady, he was supporting her then, and he'll support her now, and he'll carry on doing his best. He'll cut back on his duties because he'll have to take more care of the children. He'll make sure that their homework's done and they're get ready for school and wearing the right clothes, as parents have to do. But, Catherine will be very tired, and, she will need to rest. And I hope the trolls that were really criticizing her recently over the picture that was photoshopped, and then the pictures of her shopping, hope they feel bad about it now, because hope they kind of stop it as well, because this woman just does nothing but do her best for the people. She does her best. And every engagement I go to, she puts 100% into it. If she's, whatever she's doing, she's exciting. If it's with children, she makes them laugh, and when she's with sick people, she has them smiling, and she's just an amazing lady. And now she needs our prayers, and she needs our people to be kind, and people to realize that even though she's suffering this awful illness, she's recovering. A last line in her statement saying she's thinking of other people who are suffering from this dreadful illness. And she says, because you're not alone, and you're not only is she suffering, but our king is suffering from it and receiving treatment. And, what a coincidence, what a million to one coincidence. They both go into hospital at the same time for a routine operation that's non-cancerous. And they both come out of the hospital knowing they've both got cancer. Now, that's just incredible. I just can't believe it. But I hope the king's responding as well as Catherine is. But, we must give her time, both of them time to relax and rest and take the treatment and slowly get better and get their strength back, because it's an illness that doesn't discriminate. Rich or poor, whether you've got blue blood or red blood, it doesn't matter. You get it, and it's a shock. The actual word itself is a shock. But they're both strong people, and Catherine will certainly have the support of William, and the king will have the support of Camilla, and Camilla's just filling in for everything for him now. She's just working tirelessly to help him, and William will probably do the same. And William, I remember some of the great occasions, the wedding day when he kissed her twice, and they were so incredibly happy. And I remember, we went to a trip to the South Pacific, and on the island of Tuvalu, a small little island where the Queen is head of state. And they danced the night away together with all the islanders. It was incredible, and she was just spraying perfume on him, and she sprayed perfume on me, and it was just the most wonderful evening. And I've never seen any couple look so happy together. And they were literally in grass skirts and wearing flowers in their hair, and they were dancing the night away. So amazing. And I just know that eventually, hopefully, they will be back in harness and carry on being great ambassadors for our country. Having a dear friend who's suffering from cancer at the moment, he's getting positive reaction from his treatment, and that's what everybody will hope, that that they get, they're in recovery too. This is the thing about cancer. 2/3, I'm told, of cancers are curable, and you can recover from them. And let's hope it happens for the king. Let's hope it happens for Catherine. And let's hope for people out there suffering from this dreadful illness, take some comfort from this fact, and think, well, if it's going to be okay for them, it's going to be okay for me as well. And it doesn't discriminate, as I said earlier. It's there. And Catherine, I mean, that statement is incredibly powerful. And the fact that she's not thinking of herself, she's thinking of her children, and she's thinking of William, and she's thinking of other people suffering from it. Just gives you the strength of this lady and the amount of compassion she has for people. I think take it easy, Kate. Rest, relax, get better, get your treatment, and ignore the trolls and don't read them. And if anyone does criticize you again, ignore them, because they're just being ignorant and they're just being nasty. And there's no room in your life at the moment for nasty people. Only kind people, loving people, and caring people. And you're surrounded with them in your house and home. And hopefully, pretty soon you'll be back out doing your best for our country.